I might use this one. For if you see everybody. Yeah, thank you everybody. I believe so for I can see everybody. For if you see comments, I believe so. Yeah, for if you see comments and I go see everybody. So now for one come. So more we go do the talk very, very short and brief. Very, very short and brief. We talk about the government. The government. Where to be a government during war? How will exalt or bring up the ideology of a government during war? Now we're going to talk about the role of a government. How can a government become a group? And how can a government be a government for the people? Please go on and click share. I did do this video, so history go remember me. I'm not a politician. Don't look me as a politician. I'm doing this video so that tomorrow it should not be that I did not speak. I'm not a surrogate. Yes, I'm not a surrogate. I'm here for the people of Southern Cameroon. And I will tell you when something is right and when something is wrong. I don't care about this. I'm not here to do the Bia kind of style. No. I'm here to tell you what will give us victory. I'm not here to play politics. Yes. And if anybody thinks Prince J will be a politician at this time during the war, it's a lie. The interim government don't rise that level. It don't reach that level where the things the way they do, the things the way those the way they be affiliated to the government they do, it tend the government to become a group. I will say it here, I will say it tomorrow. Some of them they don't like truth. The interim government don't reach a level where we look as a government, but the activities where some people where they claim say they love the government, they do, it go belittle the government as a group. Today I make an audio. I put an audio in WhatsApp. I told those of the in the WhatsApp, it was supposed to be the ideology we want give them for the interim government. It was supposed to be something sacred. But when I come out, I can't make a post out here. I made a post. I thought, say, one, a government, what it called the interim government, first, it has to be a unifying factor. It doesn't have to be a divisive factor. There are two things in a government which is different from a group. A government is more of unifying the people. Groups are more of searching for interest. Once the government finds itself amongst those characteristics that define it to a group, it loses its value of becoming a government. There is a government, but some people want to make the government to become a group. Many people don't know why activists back then we stood against AGC. When we stood against AGC, not because AGC wasn't qualified to be a government for Southern Cameroon. No. We stood against AGC because AGC did not have the characteristics of a government. It was like a self-interested group. That's why we stood against AGC. We stood against AGC because we then as activists, we were very secret. We had where we go and collect messages. We as activists that we stood for the government, because when the government of Southern Cameroon, which started under the consortium, was formed, we as activists, we saw one thing, that if we are united, we can definitely give Ambazonian victory. So we were looking to see if all these groups that were in the diaspora truly were united to give Ambazonian victory. This is what the first activists, which we all started, that was our main solemn purpose in the revolution. Because we know united under one purpose will win. But after our basic researches, we realized that most of the diasporan group them, they no be, they na for bring Ambazonia, put Ambazonia first. Most of the diasporan group, they be there not only for the interest for their groups. Please click share, share the video. I want the audience to be on. This is a problem with some of you Southern Cameroonians. You come for my live show. You don't even respect my live show. You say Secretary Chris is live. Have you gone on Secretary Chris' post and commented that Secretary Chris, have you told Prince J.K. that when you are live, Prince J.K. should not be live? You see the problem some of you have? You come on my live show, you don't know what we have talked behind with Secretary Chris. You don't know if Secretary Chris has said when ABC is live, we can be live. You come online, you come and distract me with your comment. If I block you now, they will say no, Prince J.K., but this is distraction. I've said it not once. I said Secretary Chris has always said that when he's live, an activist can always do his live show. We had a meeting with Secretary Chris. But when you come online on my Facebook show, I'm concentrating to pass a message which people are getting a mixed concept outside. You come here and the first comment you put is a destructive one. If I block you now, they go say, no, Prince J.K., they block people. But this is distraction. I'm here explaining something to Ambazonian. Secretary Chris is bringing somebody for Africa. And which Secretary Chris has said, anytime it's live, activists, their platform is independent from ABC, we can come live. He has said it not once, not twice, in meetings with activists. You come live now to show me how holy you are, or how dirty I am. That's the problem some of us have. That's the problem. But well, let me forget that. Most of you, I said it in WhatsApp groups. If some of you want some of us to shift for you guys to go give us victory to Buea, it's very easy. Just tell us the date and time when you guys will be in Buea. I go gladly come for Buea. It go save me the stress. At least they know they pay me for the revolution. I go find my own place as she done and not say on this day, this time, they don't give me rendezvous for Buea. I will pack my things and come to Buea. Simple as that. Simple. The way forward is this. All of we don't see and say the IG don't be up now. What the IG get for do? The international world, the fear. Ask any person. You know the one batting with the activism we'll get now? If you see those the way they be intelligent, you hardly see them they talk online anyhow. Follow activists the way they be. When I don't see Nachop all this time they talk. When I don't see Pony Long they talk anyhow. When I don't see Caroline Mala or the others or Eriko Akaba they talk anyhow. No. If you ask them say why, ask them say 101 research where they come off for ground. They tell we say why the independence of Southern Cameroon be blocked. Now because the international world, the fear say will go be like Southern Sudan. Ask any activist. They go tell you say 101 why our revolution stand for one place. Now because say international government, the international world, is the fear say Southern Cameroon. Southern Cameroon go be like Southern Sudan. Today, when Abdul Karim make this audio, I tell the interim, I talk for a group where we did, I tell for all people, they say, would you ever bring this government down to normal group? Will you ever bring this interim government that when a country don't get a status or when I don't make a status or something where it become a government not be pick up any pick and crew. The first thing mostly where me I don't see for the revolution, I say those of the IG cabinet, most of them, they don't know how to do their job. Now lacking of them to do their job, it don't make an way people they talk anyhow. Because the first thing a government, when you talk say for the level we don't get to a government now, when I not look all the social media space, ask and say that they call now who when international government want information, Secretary Chris. Ask and say when international government need details for something, then they contact who? Secretary Chris. All this other group, them AGC, and when was the last time they called Ayabacho for interview? Very, very long, you cannot even think. When was the last time an international media call any of these activists the way they don't be compromised? Very, very long, you cannot think. It's because the war will be fighting last time, first time, it don't make what interim government don't get this global recognition. Now, when the interim government start go low, it make the people of the world, they look and say the interim government cannot unify. Do you know which the people, the international world, they fear? The international world, they fear another Sudan. And most of Southern Cameroonians are the weep for this revolution. And I pray may God give me the strength. I really weep when I see the way certain things that they go. Because what we expected was the interim government to create rules, unifying rules. Come outside and always preach for collaboration, because once now, if you ask any person where they out, he go tell you, say, we cannot give Ambazonian independence. They are very divided. How can Ambazonians be divided when there is a government? That means the government is not working. Somebody will say they don't call Ayabacho, call this. It's different. You don't call Ayabacho. So Ayabacho, one person, is the one making the whole world to know that we are divided? No. Or to make the whole world know that we'll be like South Sudan? No. It's activism. Those who go on social media platform, they are the first people where they don't make the world to know that we are divided. They are the first people. I talk, if all activists, don't care what Ayabacho they do, don't care what Akwanga they do, if all activists, they will come out every day, oh, Southern Cameroon, we are united. Interim government, every 1 month, it moves on letter. IG members, they go below for other places. Whenever they go, they preach about unity, come into the government, go to your counties and LGA. They move letters, any platform where they go, they say, yes, President Sako is calling all Ayabacho. You cannot deny somebody of his birthright. But you can make that person political wrong in front of the international eyes. You cannot. You cannot, no matter how Ayabacho is evil, Ayabacho is a Southern Cameroonian, and you must learn to deal with him as a Southern Cameroonian. If you cannot deal with him as a Southern Cameroonian when you are the interim government, then there is a question mark on the international eyes over you. They will look you as somebody that cannot unify the people. So even if they give you independence, that means tomorrow there's going to be bloodshed in that land. Remember the incident of Batibo. Remember the incident or all these incidents. Today, most of you are talking about Abdul Karim because most of you lack the competence of going out and do your job. You are busy behind that following surrogates. The main reason activists like us fought for this interim government to be up was because we wanted it to use its power to unify all Ambazonians, other counties, and LGA. We did not fight for the interim government to be up for people like Uchemba Nelson and the others to go out there and see the costing division at this point of the revolution. No. At this point of the revolution, where you can do word drop and you raise millions, you belittle yourself to a group. How much is AGC ending? How much is AGC raising? How much? How much is Sokadef raising in this revolution that the interim government will watch surrogates belittle its standards to a group? How much do they raise? How much do they raise? They raise nothing but nothing. And then if you raise that amount, you cannot prove yourself worth of unifying the people. Then you call yourself a government? No, that means those people there have a question mark. I was telling them, those people have a question mark. You must look for every means. It is your tool to unify the 9 million Southern Cameroonian. At this state of the revolution, if they cannot go up to unify the 8 million Southern Cameroonian, there is a question mark on the interim government. The interim government is not to give political recognition to Ambazonia. Lie. The interim government is to give an international recognition to the people of the world that we can be self-independent. So if they fail to do that internationally, that means they are failing the revolution. Let them know that. If they fail to do that, they can go and be doing their politics. I'm looking at them, I'm laughing. Yesterday, this man came out and spoke, Abdul Karim. Today, surrogates, instead of the interim government to encourage them to be speaking words of unifying, calling on people why the IG cabinet should sit behind and create rules that will strengthen. Look the defense. Look the defense. The president says taking over FACO. Formbach is still there talking about FACO Action Forces. And then you say that there is rules. They have a lot of job to do in the IG cabinet. They have a lot of job to do. They have a lot. You see, these are them. Very soon I'll be irrelevant because you want me to sing the song. No, I don't sing such song. See, I will never in this revolution be irrelevant. See, you might struggle to destroy me today, but what I tell you today will manifest after 1 year. Ask all those who know me. You might struggle. You might go behind. You fabricate issues to destroy me. But let me tell you, ask all those who know me. Once I stand for the truth, you might manipulate it. But after 1 year or some time, it will come out. If the interim government doesn't rise above the level of surrogates and see itself that the people of Amazonia have put it in the level of a government to defend us internationally, then they should know that soon there will be a question mark on everybody in the government. Soon there will be a question mark. That's very clear. Today, the interim government is not like AGC. That's one thing most of you don't know. Your surrogacy out on Facebook has made this interim government losing its credibility in the eyes of the international world. I'm telling you, your surrogacy. The level, most of you still make the international world look this interim government like a group. But most of those in the interim government, since they are not doing their job, they look most of you and they laugh. They look most of you and smile. But why our people are dying? And you go out to say you are fighting for Amazonia. You are not fighting for Amazonia. You are destroying the revolution. At this point in this revolution, this interim government doesn't need people who are insulting people and dividing Amazonia. The concept of a government is to unify the people. The concept of a government is to bring the people together, despite whatever. Look, America. Look, America. For example, most of you say that they bushful when I don't go school and be bushful. Look, America. America has all the worst criminals on earth. Have you seen some of them? One day they take them. They kill them. No. America has worse criminals, more worse than Ayabacho, more worse than the others, Eric Tato, Tapang, and the rest. More worse. Have you heard one day America wake up and say, no, because these people are like this, they will not be part of us? No. They derive rules. Rules is what makes a government attractive in the eyes of the people. Rules is what makes a government attractive in the eyes of the international world. Once you cannot derive rules, you make the international world look to you as incapable of being a nation. But most of you surrogates are busy there going out doing nonsense, and nobody can call you. Most of you surrogates are out there destroying the revolution more. Rules. I've asked here that if the interim government was working very hard, if it was working to bring rules that will unify Amazonia, they will not be scared whether Abdul Karim appear anywhere inside Ground Zero. They will not be scared. So long as Abdul Karim has briefed them on what they do. But you know one thing? Most of them in that interim government, they don't do nothing. They don't do nothing. Small common rules to govern Amazonia, they cannot. Small format to handle over FACO. The president says he's scared of it becoming Ayabacho. That means they lose credibility. I will tell them. And my videos will stay as testimony for the future. I did this when Tapang started misforming. I did this when Mark Barata started. And tomorrow, this video, you can go up and you say whatever. This video will be testimony to Amazonia. The interim government has been for 1 year, but they have been unable to define rules. They have been unable to do rules that when they see any small thing that happens, they are scared that it will affect the government. When people are scared, that means they have not prepared a good foundation to carry us up. What is the government? What is a government? A government is a body that brings everybody. It creates rules that bring the crippled, that brings the blind, that brings the killers, that brings the murderer. A government creates rules that governs everybody. When the interim government was formed, the first thing they were supposed to do was to lay down rules. Look what Donald Trump is doing, or look what Biden is doing. They just put bidding. The first place bidding is going is to the Constitutional Assembly. Because when you go there, the rules are there. When you get rules, you are not scared of Ayaba Cho because you are a government. You tell him, oh, for example, there are people which bidding will work with. There are people which bidding will work with. Because the United States has made rules. When you hear people saying, as Uchemba is going out there causing more division, people are clapping for him. People are clapping. When you hear people doing like that, they are belittling the government. They look the government more of a surrogacy government, more of a political group like AGC. But if this interim government once stood up and said, no, Ayaba Cho, if you want to be part of the revolution, we are uniting everybody. Go and join Team Act. When the international government sees such a letter, he said, no, truly these people, they know what they are doing. Truly these people want to unify. Because what makes them scared of Ambazonia? France has made the international world know Ambazonia will be like Southern Sudan. So if the interim government fails on unifying Ambazonians with every way, either by county, now it's more easy for the interim government to unify Ambazonians. It has vibrant activists. If it goes out and tell the activists from today preach unity, the activists will preach unity. From today, preach that everybody should come out. The interim government is removing its letters. It puts out there for every group, everybody under any group to dissolve the group and unite as a government. That is a good thing. Now, all of them, they will see a cause to unite. Now, when the international government takes note that the IG always calls for unity, it definitely knows that this government is ready to preserve this nation. And with such a way, they will take note of such criminal. That means if a country like Ghana or whichever is coming to back off Southern Cameroon, they will take note that Ayaba Cho is the criminal. They will start informing the international government that this person is not, this country is ready to be a country, but Ayaba Cho is a criminal. Akwanga is a criminal. Because the interim government has always distanced himself from criminality and preach unity. But when you see surrogates like what Uchemba is doing and the others online, how do you think the international world will take our case serious? How will you think when somebody like Abdul Karim goes out on a platform and just talk for Ambazonians and everybody in the interim government is shaking him? How do you think they will take you serious? The next day, audios are flying everywhere. How do you think they will take you serious? Politics and the government. Politics and the government, Josephine, it means that Southern Cameroonians must learn to differentiate reality. Differentiate reality from interests in the revolution. Mostly what I see is interest. It's like people are scared to lose something. But if we had laid rules, let me tell you something. When I put outside, I said, the IG must be a unifying body. Some people say, oh, Ayaba Cho has killed people. And so what? You are not the one to judge. We have an image to defend. Ayaba Cho has killed people, yes. But in front of the international world, if we don't unify, they will not give us independence. So because Ayaba Cho has killed people, we will destroy the independence of our revolution? Because Ayaba Cho killed people and we don't get independence, we just keep fighting? No. Then what is the purpose of the government? The purpose of the government is to make sure that no matter Ayaba Cho has killed people, the victory of Amazonia can always continue while they look away to clean the image in front of the international government. While they look away to clean the image. But today, it has been, people have turned now to become, I don't know, but I thank God, I'm washing my hands like Pontius Pilate. There will be a day. Me, I don't care. They have gone online and they're attacking people. Prince Jeka is this, Prince Jeka is that. And it's true, Abdul Karim is saying this. The president, the interim government has never said something against what Uchemba and the group they are doing. When the Blue and White Army started, I thought they were going to do a very good job. But the job which the Blue and White Army are doing today is more of like a dictatorial politics. Because at the stage we have fought a good fight, which there is no group in the revolution anymore. We have a government. But once that government doesn't see itself again as a government, it will definitely transform itself to a group. It will definitely transform itself to a group. It will definitely. Whether the interim government called for lockdown or whatever, and Abdul Karim appeared there, Abdul Karim has told you guys what he thinks and what took him there. Abdul Karim is not a child. He's not a surrogate. Abdul Karim is a Muslim scholar. He holds opinion. Whether the interim government say we should not go here and Watana Wata go there, Watana Wata is a movement for the people of Ambazonia. We are not a department in the interim government. But once you belittle yourself to that politics, then you lose your value as a government. So let the interim government change. Let them change. Let them learn first to set rules and call those their wild hawks. Let them call those their wild hawks who are going out. They feel that what they are doing, they are helping destroy what great people have built. We fought very hard for that government to be what it is. And if you know you are unable to unite the Ambazonians as somebody in the government, my brother, please shift, because we're pushing the government, make it go up. Now, because we want to make it unite of everybody, where AGC no be fit. After AGC failed for the first conclave, it failed for the second conclave, we realize and say, now only a government will unify Ambazonians, take all man in bad fashion. So if it be say this government, no fit take all man in bad fashion, unite every person, then make rule where it go destroy that people their bad fashion, then my brother, most start to think again now. Where any person go come out talk today na black leg. Any person come out talk tomorrow na black leg. Any person come out today na black leg. Any person come out tomorrow na black leg. Then my brother, who at all is the real Amazonian? May we shift for back, may we na fight, may we come it off for Boya. This is the small problem we have. This is the small problem we have. I pray the IG, as they be good, they always say, oh, how many views he has? How many? We not look. We used to have 100 views. May Patasang explain for una story. May Patasang explain for una story. Preach the unity. Direct people to their county. And let the people of Ambazonia do the rest. Do your job as an interim government. Your job. Therefore, defend the image of Ambazonia internationally. How do you do that? First thing, the international government don't call attention. Say we can be a Southern Sudan. You as an interim government, it is your right to defend that image. Say we cannot be a Southern Sudan. By telling all those under that government to always preach unity. And you create rules that will bound that unity. You must create rules. We know the Peuna, but we must create rules. How we go there for revolution? There is no rules. There is no rules. Any man just wake up any day, bam, for social media, he holla. He knows nothing doing normal thing. No rules, no day. And then when we can't talk, no, Prince Jeka has been compromised. Prince Jeka has been this. My people, we talked against Ayabacho and the rest because we wanted this interim government to go up. Because we saw the interim government as a unifying body. Now the interim government is up. Why do you turn it again to look like a group? Why do you come out attacking, picking up things that do not even matter to you? What you are supposed to do is the international government has blocked us from moving because they say we'll be Southern Sudan. That is your job as an interim government. Go ahead and tell them we'll not be Southern Sudan. Create an atmosphere, let the world see that Ambazonian will be more of a United States, more of a United Arab Emirates to come. That's what we are expecting. We are not expecting to see surrogates go on social media, start calling patriots as blacklegs. No, we are not expecting that. That means you're bringing down the government to zero. You're bringing it and you're making many people to start thinking twice. Please, let's stop. Chembangwa. So Ayaba was not bad, Prince. If you say Ayaba, get my word. You are just entering the video. And this is where I don't enter the video and you get confused. That's the one thing. And that's the problem we have in this revolution. Most people just come, they watch one video of somebody, they generalize the conclusion. They don't even go behind to watch the other video. Ayaba has killed people in this revolution. Ayaba's group, let me not say Ayaba, Ayaba's group, AGF, AGC and ADF, they have committed many atrocities. But at the point we are, if you don't know, the international government, because of Ayaba atrocities and because of what Akwanga did to the priests, the international government is looking Southern Cameroon to be another Southern Sudan. Now, what do you as a Southern Cameroonian needs to do? That's what we have now as a storm that is blocking us for victory. Ask me that why is it that by now we have not gotten victory? I have told you. Why we are unable to move forward to victory? It's because the international government see us as a Southern Sudan because of the atrocities which Ayaba and Akwanga did to the people of Momo and to the church. Now, what do you Southern Cameroonians need to do? The solemn thing you need to do if you want to be independent is to go out and preach unity. This unity will wipe up what Ayaba did within us, which the French are using it to tarnish the image of the revolution. Will wipe it off. Now, the international government will not be able again to say that no, if we give these people independence, because Ayaba killed children in Guzang and Akwanga attacked priest in Munyenge, that means this country will be like South Sudan. You can see they are preaching unity. They are calling these people, even though they have done this wrong, to still come back to them. But why are they doing so? When they go back and realize that you have set structures like counties and LGAs and other things to bring these people under control, then they know you are a government. Then that time independence can be given. Then that time independence can be given, not by Uchemba, not by you, not by me going out there to insult people and call them blacklegs. No, you instead make the job difficult. You instead create more enemies within our own camp. I pray may God help us all. I pray may God help us all. That's what I came to tell you all. I know they are busy in WhatsApp doing audios. But I tell them one day, if they don't change, Ambazonians will hold them accountable. We did that before. It's because Ayabacho and Akwanga were talking only about their groups. But the interim government, which is today, is talking about 9 million Ambazonians. So it doesn't have the right to go and look over those dirty things. It has the right to defend the image of the nation internationally, to project the image of the nation to independence. That's what they have to do. And by doing that, you have, if there are rules in Ambazonia, we put it. You go out. When the international world wants to tell you, President Sako, why is it that Ayabacho is not part of your government? We think it's a Southern Sudan. You say no. You say no. I call Ayabacho to unite. Ayabacho is a Southern Cameroonian. But you know very well that you have made rules that if Ayabacho has to come to join, which you're calling him, he will not be able to do that what he did in Guzang. That's what makes you a government. God bless you all, Southern Cameroonians. This is the message I had for you. Take it. I know many people are out there with different kinds of ideologies. But I've made an audio and I've shared it in WhatsApp. If you come across it, share it to your brother and educate your brother. And I pray may God bless we all in this difficult period we are going through. But victory, it's certain. Stay focused. I am very focused in this revolution. I will never be compromised today, tomorrow, even in the next generation. I will never be. Because I made my oath, not with humans. I made my oath to God. God bless you and have a blissful day.